Our first speaker is Nokia Poland country people manager and a great supporter of personal growth and well-being. Let's welcome on stage Joanna Stecka.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here with you all, and I'm happy that the room here is so full, and I see so many young faces, meaning that you are really, really interested in the topics we are going to talk about today. So it was said, I'm country people manager in Nokia. In the company for almost 20 years. And I must say that when I was joining Nokia, I was then at my mid-30s, and I was thinking about my career in a way that it will be, 3 to 5 years in this industry, then I will move to somewhere else. And now, today, 20 years later, I'm standing in front of you and talking about Nokia. So my presentation today is going to be about Nokia and also about inclusion and diversity, because we think that inclusion and diversity is the base, is the foundation of what we usually do. So first, let me start with Nokia. Let me put all the things here on the slide. And, if someone would approach you on the street and ask, what do you know about Nokia? What would you say? Okay, I will make it easier for you. So Nokia is a business-to-business innovation leader in technology. Business-to-business means that our customers are enterprises and telecommunication operators. We are also building innovative solutions for our customers. So the most important is that, put it very simply, in a simple words, it's like when you use your smartphone, you may be 100% sure that there is Nokia technology which stands behind this. So we enable to make the phone calls, to send data, to see films, and so on and so on. So everything what we do is related to this kind of technology. So we are a global company. We have a global coverage, meaning that we are present in 160 countries, and we employ over 87,000 of employees. This also brings us to the very diverse community of our employees, meaning that we are dealing with many, many different nationalities. So what is also important is that we are globally recognized for our inventions. So we are investing a lot of money into research and development, and starting since 2000, we invested over 140 billion euros into research and development. And it resulted in having one of the biggest portfolio of products in the telecommunication industry. And our inventions are also recognized by different kinds of awards. You can name it: Nobel Prizes, Emmys, Grammys, even Oscar. This is the recognition we received. So, how it all started? So, as you may see in the film which was at the entrance of the conference, we are operating for over 155 years. The Nokia was founded in the small town in Finland 155 years ago as a paper mill, meaning that we were producing paper, then we moved to rubber, meaning we were producing Wellingtons or rain shoes, rain boots, then tires. So you see what's the big transformation. Then we started to produce cables. And actually, in 1991, that was the era when we started to become a telecommunication leader. Okay, so 1991, this is the year when the first GSM call was made. It was actually Nokia equipment which stand behind this. For most of you, I think it's already like a archaic era, but still for us in Nokia, it was a very important step in our history. So 1998, this is a year when Nokia was the best seller of worldly of the mobile phones. And then in 2013, we started again to transform. And we became a network, meaning hardware and software provider for the operators. But we don't stop there. The journey continues. And one of the things we are very proud of, we are now going beyond the planet. We are going beyond the planet, we are going to the moon. It's really the journey to the moon. So we are setting up, together with NASA, 4G LTE network there. We have also other kind of technologies which we are still developing, and we are aiming to be a technology leader, innovator in the world. So let me move on now to tell you a little bit about the grounds. What is also very important for us is that we do our business ethically. This is not so obvious, and we are the one of only 2 telecommunication companies which were recognized for doing the business ethically. And we were recognized not once, not twice, but 7 times. Okay, so a little bit about Nokia in Poland. We are present in 4 locations. So here, of course, in Bydgoszcz, we have a technology center employing about 1,000 employees. Then we have also other locations like Wrocław, who is our R&D center. In Kraków, we have another technology center, and Warsaw, which is headquarters. Now I would like to move to diversity and inclusion topic, because this is a base, this is a foundation of what we do, and we really think that having diverse teams and creating a workspace, a work environment, when people can feel respected and included is super important. So here you can see what we understand by inclusion and diversity. You can read it, but it's a bit boring, so I'm going to tell you how we translate it into the behaviors. So do you have an idea what kind of inclusive behaviors we can observe, not only in the working space, but also in the teams, schools, other environments you are functioning? Any ideas? Okay. So if you think about behaviors like being respected, being heard, being listened, being involved in the team's work, for some of you it may sound obvious, but for some of you it may be not that obvious that we are actually being or feeling somehow and sometimes excluded. So we are working very hardly on this to create a working environment that everyone will feel respected and included. We invest a lot into training, so I will show you in a moment a little bit of what it really means, what kind of trainings we provide. And we really want to put inclusion and diversity into the heart of everything what we do. And here is this nice gentleman, is our CEO, Pekka Lundmark. He stated it very, very clearly. What does it mean for Nokia to be a company which recognizes inclusion and diversity as the imperative? Okay, so actually what are the key programs, key initiatives and activities we do for the area of inclusion and diversity? So we have different communities who gather people who are having the same goal. So we have, for example, a different women communities, allies communities, people supporting each other and giving a helping hand when this is needed. We have also quite many webinars, workshops for employees and for leaders to make them aware that sometimes it is very easy to take some baby steps to be more inclusive, to increase your emotional and psychological intelligence. We also recognize that having a diversity teams, so teams which include different people, we all think different ways, our brains work in different ways, so it is absolutely important to have very diverse teams to progress with the activities and with the business. So I mentioned already a couple of communities. Here I will just focus on the women, on the communities for women. So the Women of IT is a conference, it's a gathering of young people, women who would like or who are thinking about joining technological companies. Fenocom is another community supporting women in Wrocław. Nokia Women Network is the community for women in Warsaw and Bydgoszcz. We have also all kinds of minds. This is quite a fresh initiative, but we are quite proud of this because it talks about neurodiversity. And we are making this awareness about neurodiverse people. I would like also to mention about other conferences which are technology-based. They are organized in Wrocław and in Krakow. Already have been organized this year, but they are bringing a lot of IT communities together and sharing new technologies, new innovations, very intense, and I really encourage you to take a look on this code dive or test dive conferences. So I would like to thank you very much for listening, and I really hope that you will find this conference interesting and helpful for your future career decisions. Thank you.